say. You running on the road, so get out the way. Met this body in the LA hills, drop the chills.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the AI Cowboy. Today I'm going to be talking about slicing and dicing your Kedro pipelines. So as a reminder, Kedro is a open source Python package that lets you deploy your machine learning models into production. It provides a very organized structure to your code, um, and it allows you to package your code and be deployed in multiple environments. Today, we are going to talk about how to run your Kedro project in the CLI using different commands, specifically slicing and dicing your pipelines. So I'm going to go ahead and open up VS Code, which has the Kedro starter pack in it. You can find this link, this this GitHub link in the description link below. Um, yeah, as a reminder, the space flights tutorial that comes with part of the Kedro starter kit has two folders in there. It has, or two pipelines. It has data processing and data science. Data processing, the pipeline is pretty simple. It just performs a couple different functions on some of the data sets that Kedro provides and then outputs a model input table. The data science pipeline takes that model input table, splits it into train test, trains a model, and then no output from the model. All it's saying is get in this evaluate model node, it's just going to give us the R squared. So I want to talk about the pipeline registry. For the pipeline registry, the way this works is when you're running your Kedro pipelines in the CLI, you can do a straight Kedro run, and it's going to run all of your pipelines in sequential form. And so what that means is, since our data science pipeline is dependent on our data processing, it's going to run data processing first and then data science. What if we only want to run one of the pipelines, data processing or data science? How would we do that? Well, we can specify in the Kedro CLI what to run. So we can do Kedro run pipeline data science. Now, there's two things that's you're going to have to remember when you're doing this. The first is, are there data sets that the data science pipeline needs from data processing? Are those data sets in memory, or are they as a are they are they created when you run data processing? So are they saved in storage, or are they just run in memory? If they're run in memory, what's going to happen is this data science pipeline is going to fail, because when we're running the the data science pipeline, it's going to look for it's going to look for the first input to the pipeline, and in this case, it's model input table. But if we look at the data catalog, we can see that the model input table should write it to storage. So what that means is it should get picked up from this file path. But if we look in here, O3 primary, there is no model input table. So that's what you have to be careful of, is you may have to run may run the entire Kedro project first in order to get that data set. So if we do a Kedro run, we should see that Parquet file come up in here. And then what we can do is we can do a Kedro run pipeline data science, and it should just run the data science portion of the pipeline. But before you can do that, you actually have to add some logic into the pipeline registry. So one thing I like doing is, so we'll go ahead and change this code. Okay, so what we did here is we're importing the pipelines directly using this import statement. So we're going and grabbing, we're going to Spacelights, Pipelines, Data Processing, opening this folder into here, and then we're just saying create pipeline. And I'm going to show you why we're going to do this in a second. It's going to help us. Um, run our pipelines independent from each other. So data science, yes. Then what I can do, create the data science pipeline. And then all we need to do is add a dictionary, add an entry into our dictionary here. And now what we should be able to do is do Kedro run pipeline equal ds. Now before I do that, I want to make sure that the Parquet file is in there. That's good. And so if I run the pipeline ds, it should start at reading in the model input table. Yep. So you see how it started out? Now I'm running the pipeline only from data science. That's great. So that's how you can slice and dice your pipelines. Thanks for watching.